Okay, diners, we are back here working on our afternoon lunch celebration diner special signature hamburger for lunch. And I went looking in the fridge for the mushrooms and onions that I already cooked up to use on this burger, and I couldn't find them. So either I ate them or they're somewhere in the bowels of my refrigerator. And the next time my cripple helper gets over here, we'll do a clean out and maybe they'll turn up. But for now, we're going to have to redo them. And so that's what I'm going to do. While I do them, I'm gonna have my appetizer for lunch, which is a little salmon sashimi, raw salmon. Oh, yum. Oh, God, I love that. Love raw fish. We still now need our onion and our mushrooms for the omelet. Not the omelet, we're doing the hamburger now. I forget where I'm at on these vids. Been making a lot of them lately. And so one hamburger is not going to need a lot of mushrooms. So we'll just take 3 mushrooms and cut them up, hopefully without cutting my fingers off. And then they're going to get sauteed to go on top of the burger. And so the onion. Now get it nicely caramelized and golden brown and soft for my crappy teeth, and nice and edible. And then we've got cheese that's going on there. We got some bacon. Well, let's see if I can find the fucking bacon that I already cooked up for the burger, because here in America, a burger really isn't a burger unless it has bacon in it. And a bacon cheeseburger actually is the American standard for burgers. And again, I would have done this outside on the grill as opposed to the way I am doing it today. That's too big a piece. Which is, I'm going to do it on a skillet indoors. Skillet cooked is a little different than grill cooked. And I like them both. I do like grilled a little better than skillet, but that's a matter of personal taste. Oh, God, that's good. And it's also a matter of how cold it is outside. And it's really fucking cold right now. And I'm not going outside to do any grilling. So everything's getting cooked indoors right now. And if you'll notice here, I've got my chopsticks and my knife and my spork, which are my basic eating utensils. Utensils of various types are important, knives are important, and so forth, for cooking. And in Japan, or actually in most of Asia, all you get with your meal is usually a set of chopsticks. You do, and usually they're not nice ones like these are. Usually you do not get a fork and knife like you do here in the fascist states of America. And I'm not a slave to Asian style. You know, I like using chopsticks, although it's getting harder and harder for me to manipulate them, but I used to be very good. And a fork and knife is good too. Those are good utensils. And so I have, besides my chopsticks for eating, I have my spork, which is a spoon and fork combination. And of course, my signature knife to do my eating as well as a lot of food preparation, right? Although most of this food that I am cooking up is better done with, or better cut up with a better designed cooking knife than a skinner, like this one, an outdoor skinner. And I may end up switching over to a proper knife. We'll see how much onion I can get out here. And actually, I think that's enough, so I won't switch to another knife for this particular exercise. So this, to me, at the moment, looks like about the right amount of mushrooms and onions to go on my burger once I cook it up. You know, it shrinks down in size, so it's not going to be as bulky as it looks right now, but it's still going to fill up the burger pretty good. So we will next do another repeat of sauteing the stuff up, and I'll probably saute it with a little garlic also, because, well, like I say, you can never have too much garlic in a meal or too much garlic in a day. It keeps away the zombies. And so I'll chop that up. I'll do that off camera, I think. And then we will saute it up. And then I've got my burger bun ready. Drop some cheese on. And we'll plate up and have ourselves a real celebration lunch here on the Doomstead Diner with our signature hamburger. And I'm going to put in probably a surprise ingredient or two onto it that is of my own choosing. And you can, add whatever ingredients you like, and you don't have to use mushrooms or onions. Some people don't like mushrooms and onions. I can't understand that, but some people don't. And you can put whatever the fuck you want on your burger. The main thing for a burger, in my opinion, is really good fresh meat. Because I don't like to overcook my burgers. I actually, like most of my other food, like them pretty close to raw. And then a fresh or reasonably fresh roll to lay them on. And then some kind of cheese of your choosing, and there's a variety you can use. Some people like cheddar, some people like mozzarella, Havarti, Gouda, Brie. There's, a multitude of choices of cheese if you're like cheese on your burgers. And I do. I used to like them just plain, but now I like them with some cheese of some type. And today, well, we'll find out in a little while what my choice of cheese is. So for now, though, I'm going to have one more bite of salmon sashimi, and I'm going to bid you farewell. Oh, geez. See? This is what I mean by having more problems. I'm going to bid you farewell for this episode, or this section of the episode. Oh, God, that's good. And a great appetizer here, too. So, I'm going to sign off until I am ready to cook this shit and get it ready to put on the booger. So, we'll see you in a few minutes. Later.